Okay, so everybody, welcome on into this video here where we're going to be talking about the Empire changes for Total Warhammer 3. So as you guys see, with Thrones of Decay, they're updating a lot of functions between Nurgle, the Empire, and also the Dwarves to make everything feel up to date and also, I guess you could say, fresh. So Empire Legacy updates. Just like we did with Nurgle last week, we're going to touch upon some big Legacy updates coming to the Empire faction as a whole with Update 5.0. Remember that if you already own Empire in any form, you'll still benefit from the changes below. So, the Elected Council and Imperial Authority. So, before we even head on into this here, so as you guys know, the Elected Council system was pretty okay. But the problem is that when you have every enemy around Nurgle, like we know with Nurgle, Zeech Boy, and vampires, so there's just so much. The Empire, Empire is one of my favorite factions in Total Warhammer 3. It's just you got so many enemies, and like by the time you get up and going, your Empire Statesman already gone at this point. Fucking Nurgle Boy, what's his name? I'm thinking about Legendary Lords, but Nurgle Boy by Hawkland, he's already sitting there killing you, taking you out. And then also RNG plays the thing too. By the way, RNG is very like if you don't get a fire wizard at the start, in terms of RNG, oh, you're fucked, honestly. So the Elected Council Imperial Authority. While the Imperial Authority and the Elected Council system for Call of Friends worked quite well at Warhammer 2, the addition of new threats to the Empire Warhammer 3 have left the system as a whole feeling quite punishing. There are a few UX issues with the Elected Count mechanic, such as it not being clear who rightfully owner of the region would be before taking the settlement. And the current interaction between fealty and authority often leads to the player increasing their imperial authority directly, while then hoping that the imperial authority increases their fealty each turn, which doesn't give up much of a control to. So, what are we changing here? So, imperial authority has been reworked and separated from the Elected Council system. Nice. While the Elected Council system is often not appropriate for other Empire lords if they aren't electors in the lore, we felt like the imperial authority could be used as a central mechanic for Empire factions. All Empire factions now have access to Imperial Authority. However, this feature only becomes active once they own the land within the Empire territory. So that means that even though Gelt, Marcus Wolfhart, God, Mr. Grimm here, God, I'm forgetting my names here. Even though they're part of the Empire, they don't get access to them until they have at least a piece of land within the Empire. So, I mean, that's fine. The Elected Count mechanic is now exclusive to Carl Friends, but don't worry, Gelt is getting new toys as outlined below. The Imperial Authority would previously impact fealty via chance. Fealty now goes up and down directly via cause and effect, so players will be able to more directly see the effects of their or others' decisions and actions across the Empire. At a base level, Imperial Authority shows how much the Empire is actually controlled by said Empire and will divvy outwards accordingly, whilst giving you the clear view of how well the Empire man is doing as a whole. Some tweaks and improvements have been made to the Elected Count's UI to tidy it up, fix color bleeding, and have some of the Elected Counts visible at all times. New markers have been added to the Empire regions to show who their rightful owner should be when owned by somebody else. So some of the Elected Counts functionality has changed. Originally, it replenished all Elected Count state troops. Now, when the Elected Counts are summoned, every Elected Count that is not currently garrisoned or besieged will summon to Carl France's location, turn the tide. Now, that is actually kind of cool. That, to me, sounds like an end time function, We're like, okay, let's say you need to really take out Festus, right? Some of the Elected Counts. All the Elected Counts come in there with their armies and whatnot, boom, take them out and call it a day. I like that mechanic. That's actually a nice mechanic. Now, but I also wish that, I still wish that CA would expand the map a bit more. I'm talking about, outwards, because I feel like now, because there's so many legendary lords in this game, it's too squished. Everyone is too damn squished. So I feel as though they need to change it up a little bit and, expand the map a little bit. Like, example, I always talk about this. I wanted to take, 2 turns to go from 2 to 3 turns, maybe, to go from Altdorf to Grunberg or something like that. I feel like that would be a pretty good change, and then they can add extra stuff in it, in order to make because now it just feels like everything is just too crunched up and bunched up together. So I kind of wish they would definitely change that. But that's just me though. That's always that's the thing I just wish for. Okay, so Carl Franz. Carl Franz hosts a beloved campaign that many players enjoy, so it was important for us to maintain everything that you enjoy about his journey, while also making some tweaks to keep him up to snuff. What are the issues of the Prince of Altdorf? Karl Franz's starting composition can be quite tricky at times, particularly with the situation of Helmgart. Players would often struggle to take the fort in Helmgart in a timely manner, resulting in a lot of changes to the rest of the Empire while they lay siege. This slows Karl's... This is true. This is true, because if you don't take, like, because, like, you know, you're supposed to take out the Empire secessions, right? So, like, you go into a circle, like, you start at Altdorf, go to Grunberg, and then you go to, you know, the other city, then you go to Helmgart. The problem with the siege of Helmgart is, like, you have to sit there and siege it for, like, 2 or 3 turns. If you don't take Helmgart, your playthrough is going to get fucked. And, yeah. So, the Electricount machinations didn't have much use, let's see. Yeah, didn't have much use past the early to mid game when there was less Electricount factions in the world. Yeah, because, you know, by the time Festus and also freaking the Von Carsites already wiped them out. While the Electricount's Imperial Authority feature requires you to defend the Empire, Karl doesn't get any tools to help him do that. It would even be met with trespass penalties when trying to rush to aid his fellow men. After a certain point, prestige became an unneeded resource without any need or anything of true value to spend on. True. Alright, so what are we changing here? Karl Franz now begins his campaign with control over Helmgart. I like that. A small change in theory, but one that has a big impact on the early game flow. Having freed up his bottleneck and allowing him to gain some stronger momentum. We have added a bunch of new tools to Karl Franz within his electoral machinations panel, the Emperor's Decree. Each decree is a powerful ability that can benefit either your own or fellow Empire factions at the cost of prestige. As an example, you could trigger an Inquisition in a province to clear away some of that pesky vampire and Nurgle corruption, send aid to Electricount that increases their fealty and spawns a temporary army for them, or safely declare war against another Electricount without suffering fealty losses through the cast's belly. Karl is not immune to all trespass penalties when moving through Empire-owned territory. Now I'm guessing this means all of the Empire-owned territory? I guess, right? Yeah. So the College of Magic. You didn't think we'd forget about Balthasar Gelt, did you? What issues are with Balthasar Gelt? Balthasar Gelt deserves a unique faction mechanic of his own. He has gone wary of his current starting position, and as addition, Estes in Noon is making the Empire feel a bit cramped over there. He is seeking change of locale. So what are we changing? Balthasar Gelt has taken an educational exchange trip to Grand Cate, starting just shy of some nomads within the Temple of the Elemental Winds, and being right next door to his good old friend, the Iron Dragon. As he helps the Iron Dragon deal with nomads, he is presented with a series of dilemmas that pave the way for his time in the Cathay, or even return to the Empire, having to create a lifelong friendship in the process. Ooh. So, what is all this about new... Let's see. What's all this about a new campaign mechanic? Gelt has a new campaign feature, the Colleges of Magic. With this mechanic, whenever Gelt fights a battle with a wizard in his army, he will acquire arcane essays, with the number of arcane essays per battle correlating with the number of wizard present. These arcane essays can be spent on gaining instant access to wizards from every lore of magic, allowing him to accrue spellcasters quicker and easier than anyone else on the map. Once you acquire a new wizard, let's use a great wizard for example, more actions are unlocked for that college pertaining to a specific spellcaster. Firstly, arcane essays can be spent to unlock Dance of Despair, a cataclysm spell, as long as the great wizard is within your army during battle, or a unique effect. In this instance, Mass Concealment can be purchased with essays to grant the stalking stance to an army containing the Great Wizard, granting them 100% ambush success chance. But my thing was the ambush success chance though, with the mechanic, though, was like the AI always knows where you are. That's my only issue when it comes to Total War. It's like the AI they always know where you are, you know. And so in order to get the AI to go into an ambush stance, that you have to really bait them by making a legend, making a lord or a general, and recruiting, and that would force the AI to attack you. That's just me though. Let's see. Perhaps you wish to heal your entire army in a single go. Well, with the recruited Jade Wizard, you could do just that with the other lords of magic at your disposal. That's the only tip of the iceberg. So these changes or additions are designed to revitalize the Empire across the board and make their arrival SS Von Draken feel right at home. Whether you're summoning the Electrocounts as Karl Franz or polishing up the arcane with Balthasar Gelt or educating the masses of the Imperial Gunnery School, there's plenty to sink your teeth into. And then let's see. So yeah, they just did the showcasing and stuff. And so yeah, I feel like that these changes here are a lot of great changes to the Empire. And I like what they're going with this. You know, especially now with this unit, with the new unit stuff. And I feel like the $25 price tag, or the $8-9 individually, it's actually really, really good. I think the first DLC I'm going to pick up of this is probably going to be the Empire first, and then I'll pick up Nurgle, and then the dwarves. So yeah, I mean, I like every change of this. So if you guys enjoyed this video, by the way, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. to, you know, we can discuss more in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, definitely consider liking and subscribing. Also, hit the notification bell down below to notify any other future video of the Total War series. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out. Much love, everybody. Have a good one, y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.